Best interview I think I've had.
For real,
yeah.
It's the best interview you've had.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
So
You've been on a lot of fucking shows.
I have. I've been on all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too. Appreciate you guys.
Where are we going?
We are going to see Andy Frisella, episode 346. This is fucking crazy.
Where?
St. Louis, Missouri, baby. First Phorm.
You don't do any research for this, right? You already know the story?
No, I do heavy research. We do our research here.
Yeah, what do you research for Frisella? You gonna ask me about getting stabbed in the face?
Dude, that's an epic story. Most people don't know that story. We out here.
Now, since you want to be an asshole, I'm gonna be double the asshole.
We
Now you
out
just
here.
stuck. Nope. I'm
St.
done with
Louis.
you and your brother. Now I get to be me.
We got delayed. Missed the rental car. We're checking in, and he's like, I feel bad that you're here in St. Louis.
Did you really say that?
Yeah, I was like, first time here. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad that you're here. Oh, probably something good. Yeah, this is not bad. Morning of. You just had what, hour meditation?
60-minute meditation. Fucking crazy, man. Like, life just seemed so peaceful. I forgot that I was meditating. I forgot that I was going to see Andy. Life's great. Life's fucking great.
Do you think about anything when you meditate, or are you just in full zen?
No, I let the thoughts come. I just let the thoughts go, and whatever they are, they are. And it just, things come up. You recognize them. You see awareness for them, your own actions, your own behaviors, and you're like, oh, now I got greater awareness, and life is good.
What's your go-to?
We got 2 Americanos, baby. Let's go.
Now that we have some light, too, let's show the people what's outside. Yeah. What do we got out here?
A little Cardinal Stadium. Bro, I went out for a second, and we got an arch over there.
Yeah, the arch is right on this side, right?
This is a concept that people get very confused about because you hear other people out there say patience. You gotta be patient, you gotta be patient. And people misinterpret that and think that that means that they can just chill and their goals will eventually happen. And that's just not the way it works. It's aggressive patience. It's executing day in, it's executing day out. It's executing for weeks, months, years.
There you go. Got 3 cams, tripods.
Let's get it. Good question.
Is it this Ford Edge up here? Or not here yet. Or did it go around?
It's Blue Mazda.
I don't see it.
Bro, life is crazy. This podcast was just an idea in my head 2.5 years ago, and now it's reality, and now the people that I looked up to are people that I talk to. Like, what the fuck is life? If I could do this shit, like, I feel like anyone can. I didn't do anything special. I just had an idea and just stuck to it. Day after day after day. I fell down and then I got back up. You just sit back and reflect and you're like, how the fuck did a podcast take me here? Like, life is fucking crazy. And I'm so grateful to be here with you. And I'm so grateful to...
All right, what number is this?
Episode 346.
How many times did you want to quit?
There were a lot of moments.
What was the most memorable? What was the one that you just felt to your core that just hurt? Tell the story. I want to hear it.
Dude, December 2021 to January 2022, I published 0 episodes of the podcast. I was down. I was depressed. I was like, fuck this shit. And then, like a phoenix, I just put one foot in front of the other. Like, dude, there were moments like that where I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? No one's listening. Why am I even doing this shit? But what kept me going was the understanding that I fucking loved it. And if you find something that you fucking love, just don't ever fucking stop doing it. Let's go. What do you feel right now, Hunter?
This just feels normal.
Yeah.
I
This
don't
is
know,
just life.
Life.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been in bigger, scarier. It doesn't feel scary, you know. It's just a cool experience.
Yeah.
Someone I've looked up to that we're going to sit and be around. Someone that's impacted my life. And if you told me in 2020, yeah, we're gonna go meet Andy Frisella, I probably would have said, yeah, we will. I just don't know when.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen, right?
Yeah.
You go in circles to go straight here.
Oh yeah, we're here. He's the king of video.
Yeah, let's get all the cameras out, Danny, and mock up all the tripods and set up. And holy shit, look at that facility. Here in St. Louis, Missouri, first Phorm HQ, Danny Miranda.
Yeah, we are about to record with Andy fucking Frisella.
Frisella, in the flesh. In the HQ of, is it St. Louis's biggest supplement company? Or Missouri's biggest supplement company?
Definitely Missouri's biggest supplement. It's gotta be.
Yeah, probably Missouri's biggest gym, too.
When I say Andy Frisella, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
75 hard. Yeah. Don't be a bitch. Just like wake up and go fucking hard.
Just do it.
Yeah, you don't want to do it, but then you feel so good because you've done it.
What was there a moment with 75 hard where you're like, oh, thank God I didn't quit at this moment? Like for me, for example, what happened was there was one day that I had food poisoning and I still did the workouts. And that day I fucking definitely did not want to do it. But is there a moment like that for you?
I kind of did it at a lucky time. I did it to start 2021 in San Diego. I was living near the beach. I would work out, body weight, gym, or run on the beach every single day. I always got a run in, and then the second workout was either like bike or no. It felt too easy because like but people don't realize I did 75 hard all 2020. I didn't drink. I was living in LA. I was doing 75 hard. I basically woke up every day. I ran, went to NFL, came home, biked, freelanced, worked, was reading books, was sober, was the most focused I've ever been. That was my 75 hard before. And then I found 75 hard and I was like, damn, now I have to do the water thing. Diet, I did carnivore, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Carnivore, you feel so good.
Yeah.
Even Casey, like I talk to him all the time, he's pretty much all carnivore now.
Yeah.
He just eats steak. And like we go out to eat the other day and just all we have is a steak and crab lunch with a potato.
Well-known secret over here. Conor McGregor, before he performs, he has a pen between his mouth. You enunciate better when you take it out. See that? The tongue moves better. You're able to speak more eloquently because you put this shit in your mouth sideways. A lot of people don't know that. Little inside trick. Are you excited? Big moment for you?
Yeah, it's badass.
It's a big fucking moment, dog.
Cool.
This is a big moment.
This is cool.
But it's just like any other day.
Yeah, just another person, you know?
Yeah. Episode 346. Yeah.
I gotta train after this.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see it.
All right. What's up, bro?
Good to see you. How'd the recording go?
It was good. Good. Just trying to get America fired up.
Oh,
On the
baby.
right track. What are we talking about on the show?
Oh, we got a lot of good stuff planned. I just don't care about doing anything anymore. I feel like a bitch. And I wrote that. And 9 days later, I start 75 hard.
Damn.
By the end of that program, I was able to do things for the first time in my life that I said I was going to do.
That's what's up, dude.
And I would hear you say, you can change your life in 1,000 days. And I started this podcast 937 days ago.
That's awesome, bro. I love that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's, but it's true for everybody. It's not just true for you. I grabbed it and I'm like, Mom, can we get this? I want Mountain Berry Punch Kool-Aid. And she said no. And, I was like, well, I'm getting me some Mountain Berry Punch, right? So I stole it and went home, and I obviously didn't think this through very well because I couldn't make my own Kool-Aid, right? So I went to my mom. I'm like, Mom, will you make me this Kool-Aid? And, you know, she saw what I did. And, you know, I got my ass whooped because that's what my parents did. And after that, I was forced to take it back to the store and return it. And the lesson there was do the right thing, you know, and she never let me forget that. I truly believe that when you do the right thing, you have good intents, and you try to live a high-level quality life, good things happen to you easier than if you didn't. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It does. And I've experienced that as well. And it's really remarkable when you look back and you see the ways in which you operated differently.
When I hear my podcast or my clips on the internet, like, dude, everybody's like, oh, those are cool. And like, I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I wish I would take that down, right? So like, I don't like listening to myself.
You're doing that every day. Your actions are aligned with your words. And then when you speak, it is with more conviction because you believe your own words.
That's a great point, dude. That's a great point. You caught me slipping there because that's a really good point. It gives, you know, now that you point that out, I would say that did a lot for me because I live that life all the time pretty much, right? Like I'm doing Live Hard every year until I die. And you're right about that.
Well, you've said before that you felt like a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Because you were putting an image of yourself in front of the world.
Yeah.
And you weren't actually doing the things that could get you to that point. And it's crazy because I'm sure at a subconscious level, people could tell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, look, I was 350 pounds, bro. And I'm on stage talking about discipline of running a business, right? You have to do this, you have to do this, which were all true. Like, I know I'm a human. Like, I guess the answer is I know I'm a human being, right? And I know I'm like a regular human, and I know I fuck up, and I know I have like weird shit about me that people would think was weird, and like just like everybody else. And so like, I just decide, I make the decision that like when I get criticized or when someone doesn't really vibe with how I say things or this, I don't take it personal because I'm like, well, fuck, dude, I don't like everybody either. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's lots of people that are not my flavor. That doesn't mean I hate them. They're just not for me. And like, I've always accepted that. Like, one of the things that social media has created is this like mentality where people think that people are creating narratives about them in their head or like, you know, always talking about them. Dude, everybody's so busy. No one's talking about you, man. Like, real talk. And the ones that are, the only reason they're talking about you is because you're doing something cool.
Yes.
Okay, so like, having people talk about you is actually a badge of honor because it means you're relevant. You know, I don't know, man. Like, that's a really great question. I just think I try to keep it real, dude. I think people benefit from that. Look at the society we live in, dude. The society that we live in values and promotes and encourages mental health issues and self-victimhood. If you go on the internet and you look at the posts that get the most fucking likes and the most comments, these are posts of somebody's fucking sad story. But the reality is 90 fucking times, and I'm not saying that some of these things aren't valid, because they are. There's a lot of people out there struggling right now. You're choosing not to train. You're choosing not to be around people that are healthy for you. And these all come down to real choices. And so when we close that time gap and then understand that it's all due to our choices, we basically almost, because there's going to be times that are really hard, right? You're going to lose parents. You're going to lose people that you love. There's going to be times where you have to go through things that it's not going to be a day, right? It's going to be some time. But you're still able to close these time windows of loss and failure and staying in the mud to basically nothing, dude. And that gives you so much more time to be progressing, which ultimately creates the gap between you and everybody else and how they live. Well, the reason I feel like shit is because I'm not living to the standard that I'm setting for myself, even though I'm producing the results. I'm making lots of money, right? But the reason I'm making lots of money is because of the stuff I did last year or the year before when I was really working hard. And then because I started making a little money, I got a little lazy. And I started making more money. I'm like, oh, this is great. And then you start drinking, you know, the best drinks and eating the best food. And all of a sudden, you know, you think it's just your life, when in reality, you still have to go out and hunt and kill every single day to maintain that. And so I think that it comes down to what you were saying in the beginning of the show, living authentically in line with what you know to be the way. Or not. And this is the thought I had. I'm like, this is why rich people kill themselves. That's what hit me like all at once. And I was like, fuck. And so like what I realized is that I had to remove the purpose. I had to adjust the purpose. And I've had to do this a couple times over the course of my life. But I realized, okay, bro, you're good. Like you're good. I don't live beyond my means. I live very conservative inside my earning income. So like I was living in a normal house. You know, I did have a Lamborghini at the time because I'm a huge car guy. But I mean, bro, the Lamborghini cost more than my fucking house. I was definitely that guy. But the point is that, you know, I started realizing, I'm like, dude, I'm good. But then I got all these dudes at work and these girls at work working their asses off, right? Who are not where I'm at. And it made me feel like incredibly like guilty. And so what it did was it allowed me to adjust my perspective, which served me very well over the next 10 years, from saying, okay, this is about me getting money and becoming wealthy, to this is about me finishing the job so that all of these people who are contributing to this can also live their dreams. And when I changed my perspective from this is, you know, about me and these people just work here and this is the way the fucking cookie crumbles, and started taking responsibility and ownership, I became a much more effective leader because now people understood that like I'm here for them. And that goes on until this day. Like, dude, I'm here every single day. I'm here 7 days a week. And if you ask anybody in this building, they'll tell you that. And I think if you ask anybody in this building who fucking works the hardest, I think I'm gonna be at the top of that list. I don't have any issue with confrontation because it's not personal for me. It's about the cause or the business or the mission, right? So I don't have an issue with confrontation, so I don't really prepare for it at all. I kind of just see what is and then I communicate what is. I would challenge you guys to realize that the way that we're going to fix the world is not because of a president. It's not because of a media company. It's not because of your social media account. It's going to be because of you deciding to live a higher standard in all areas of your life. Personal excellence is the ultimate rebellion. If we want a better world, we have to create a better world for ourselves. Meaning, we have to choose to put good things in our brain. We have to choose to put the good things in our body. We have to choose to be educated. We have to choose to be healthy. We have to choose to be active. And if we choose to treat people with kindness and grace and humanity on top of all those things, other people will follow suit. That your neighbor, who you think just drinks, he might be drinking a 12-pack of beer a day right now. He sees you transform your life. He comes over and he says, hey, Daniel, what the fuck's up, dude? Like, you look great. What's going on? And he's inspired a little bit more to do a little bit better. And then so because he starts to take care of himself, his kids see it. And so there's this massive ripple effect that we all have an obligation to be a part of called personal excellence. And it is cool. It's not, what's not cool is being a fucking loser. What's not cool is listening to everything that you see and believing it. What's not cool is consuming things that are bad for you. What's not cool is living a life that is below what you could actually live because it's not actually even about you. It's about every motherfucker that looks at you, whether it be your friends, your families, your neighbors, the people in your community, them observing you living at a higher standard and them deciding I'm going to live at a higher standard as well. And we all have a responsibility to contribute to it. So that's my challenge. Be fucking better.
Andy Frisella, episode 346, out. Thank you so much,
bro.
man. That was
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, that was a great podcast, bro. You're really good at what you do, dude.
Thank you.
That was fucking awesome. That was a
appreciate
great
that.
interview.
I appreciate that tremendously. Fucking 10 hours of work went into.
Yeah.
Prior to also listening to hundreds of episodes.
Yeah, but
you know?
bro, that's like, you have no idea like how many people I sit down with an interview and they have no fucking idea what we're like. That people will change because of that.
Yes.
That's an awesome fucking show.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I appreciate that fucking.
Thanks for coming up, dude.
You're the fucking
Yeah.
man.
And Andy like
What? Yeah, remember that one. What inspired the change?
dude, I don't know. I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, you talk about creating a global brand, right? Like something that's global, like a Nike check.
Yeah.
First Phorm needed a Nike check.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's that.
You know.
That's cool.
So this is also the first place you see. So this is a 911 GT3, and they just strip it down
To the door, all carbon, yeah.
How fast does this go?
In there, see what it's like to fit in a real race car. Yeah, it's mid.
You messed up right there.
Yeah, dude, I've never gotten into a race car before. Double feet?
I've seen them do it.
Yeah, left foot, right foot. And yeah.
Both feet, and then kind of just hop it
In.
is an endurance race, right?
Yeah. 24 hours is it, or?
Well, this one was 12 hours. But there's 3 drivers.
He's prime.
Bro, this thing doesn't have a clutch? Automatic?
Yep.
Wow.
How's that feel?
Like I want to drive it and do donuts. Like I'm bummed we didn't get our rental car. Because if I had sat in this and then hopped in the rental car leaving, probably get fined by the rental car company.
So this is where most of employees will come through. So they're seeing this every single day on their way to their desk. It's just a reminder, like, I mean, this is what it's about, right?
Yeah.
Long way to go.
Dude, they got a muscle up bar in the middle.
Let's go, Savage. Bro, you could probably do like.
I'll take that. Whew, I made sure to wear my first Phorm blue. No, as close as I have. How was the Frisella podcast?
Fucking incredible.
All right. When you want to quit, you're only 40% there. Think of Goggins. Fucking keep going. Keep going. Oh, one more. One more. One more. Keep going.
It's where the magic happens.
Wow. This is cool. You guys got a play button? The goal one coming soon.
It's coming.
Gold play button.
It's coming.
Holy smokes. Where's your seat?
So I sit over here, that first chair.
This one over here.
Yep.
DJ spot. Got the waters. This is giving me inspiration. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta. You'll get this. You'll have this.
This is what I gotta visualize.
Third place, you'll see core values.
Wow.
This is, it's a cool room, so we'll use it.
Dude, this place is crazy.
Dude, I've never seen anything like it. Fucking insanity.
Can we shoot? Or is that
Bro, I wanna live.
Yeah.
Olympic lifting.
Notice how I was stepping. Because I knew it, one misstep in my day would mean that I'd be injured.
Yeah.
So then I made sure literally every step, like, am I
Yeah.
taking this step the right way? Which
Yeah.
is like, I never thought about that.
That's
shit
a super high level of like awareness.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Bro, if you get injured, it makes the next workout so much harder.
Fuck.
So it's like, how are you stepping? And that little attention to detail makes me think of that.
Everything.
Wow. Started off strong.
Dude, this court is sick. Step back. Dude, that shit's addicting.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
You want to hit that?
You good. Super good on that. Sicko mode.
Sicko mode!
Madman energy.
best interview I think I've had.
For real,
yeah.
It's the best interview you've had.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
So
You've been on
keep
a
it
lot
up,
of fucking
man.
shows.
I have. I've been on all of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
great to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too. Appreciate you guys. Thanks. Catch you next time.
But I was on a call and I was like, it's fucking Danny Miranda. You know, I noticed you right away.
So wild.
And
Yeah.
he just said he just had the best podcast ever.
With Andy?
He just, yeah. Like,
And
listen,
Andy said it's his favorite podcast he's ever done.
yeah.
That
like,
doesn't surprise
and I was
me.
sitting there the whole time, like, filming, and it was one of the best, like, it's fucking great.
It blew
podcast.
it broke
Yeah.
his brain.
Yeah, just like
couldn't
he said, like, it resonates so much, and
I
he brought,
bet.
it's good.
I was like, you are the modern day example of like consistency.
Thank you, man.
Like you're the best up and coming podcaster I know of.
I appreciate
And so when I
that
saw you in this
tremendously.
building, I was fucking super stoked. You know, I'm glad I didn't think I was gonna get a chance because I was on a call. I was pouring into somebody,
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, there he goes. I was like, I'm gonna miss my chance to meet him. But here we are.
No, thank you for saying what up. What's your name?
Mitch.
Mitch.
Yeah.
'Cause I only
should
know you
have
from-
F potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been getting into running now, like,
Dude,
because
it's
of this
fucking
kid,
amazing.
like-
Ultras are life in a day. You did
Yeah.
50?
Yeah, so my plan in 2020 was to do one marathon a month in 12 different cities, and then COVID hit, so I did all of them on my own. And
Yeah.
then I did 50 halfway through, and then got hit by a car in September. Got
Nonchalant.
got a new collarbone, and then 8 days later with the plate, ran it with a sling, documented the whole thing. Cause like I had already done 8, and I was like, if I don't do the 9th, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Cause I knew if I do the 9th, I could make it through. So I did it in the 9th, and then it was easy after that. And now like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life is thinking back to that marathon after like a month of painkillers, surgery, no training, no running, just waking up and like fuck it. Did it 6 hours, was running barefoot at Venice Beach.
You called me during
Yeah,
that.
I was like crying. I was running in the water. My feet were hurting. I went barefoot. Like I literally was just back and forth on the sand because the cement was just killing me from no running. And yeah, and now like I can think back and picture the whole thing. I have like endless footage of it. And just, fuck.
100K is what, 60 miles?
62.
Yeah.
my
Did you do
God.
cement or was it trail?
It was trail. Dude.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal. How long did it take you?
It took me 17 and a half
Oh
hours.
fuck. You want to do 100 one day?
Oh, I'm doing it this year.
Yeah.
No way.
I already told Andy that. He was sitting in that chair. And so, like, you know, if I tell Andy something, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, that's-
Holy
yeah,
shit.
Talk
Fuck yeah.
about gluing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, between a rock and a hard place.
You're one of a fucking kind.
We're out.
Episode 4 of the podcast. To episode 346.
That's a hard photo. We're out.
We out.
Peace. That was sick.